everyone, my name's Cherie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing these 3 little journals. I'm probably just going to go ahead and put them in my Etsy shop, which I'll leave a link below for that. And I made these journals forever and a lifetime ago. I mean, like months and months ago. And I just haven't gotten around to doing a video on them. So I haven't looked through them in a long time, so it'll kind of be, you know, we'll be going through it together. So when I made these, I was fiddling around with my scraps of fabric, and I was watching a bunch of like videos where quilters just like, I think it's called something crumb, where they just take pieces and they stick them together, and I don't know. So I tried it out and I really liked it. I'm not an expert sewer, just so you know. The sewing is very wonky and shabby, but I like the look of that anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and flip through these. They're each one signature, and they have, I want to say, if I remember, around 35 to 40 pages. So this is the first one, and I just stitched, like I said, I'm not a sewer. I was just playing around, and I just made this little patch here, and then the back is all patched together too. So most of these, I think maybe even all of these fabrics are all vintage fabrics, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll go ahead and get right into it. So on the inside we have a greeting card that I thought you could use, a vintage greeting card that I thought went pretty. Some paper and some fabric on the inside here. And then we've got the same thing on this side. So I've used a lot of designer scrapbooking papers in here as well. So they're just, like I said, single signatures and fun little journals to use. It'd be a good starter journal for somebody that you know, or maybe a gift for yourself if you don't like big chunky journals. And that's another thing is whenever I do journals, I don't add a whole bunch of stuff in there because I like to do it while I'm journaling. So they're very open, that you just basically have a blank canvas to you know, work in it how you want to. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. He's outside. Okay, sorry about that. I just put him up, so hopefully he'll be quiet. So we've got some ledger paper, we've got some scrapbooking paper. I've put a little thing of mini alphabets here for you to use. A children's book page. Just some vintage receipts, and a little coupon, vintage coupon there. A postcard, a vintage postcard, some ledger paper that's been, you know, franken or patched, however which way you want to say it. Some tags, and just some little pieces here to use. Some sari and some more vintage fabric there on this pocket. And this is a page from Amity Bloom, an Amity Bloom page. Some wrapping paper and a little card there. And I've tucked some linens in here for you to use, and a little children's illustration from an Eloise Wilkins book. So a label and a card, just fun little pieces to use, bright and pretty colors. This is a, see here, this is a card here too. A little blank greeting card. A little postcard, some ledger, a little vintage advertisement, and then this is just a page from a sewing book that I thought was pretty. I love this paper. I don't know where it came from. I can't remember the manufacturer, but it's really pretty. A little applique there, some lace here, some ledger pocket with some journaling cards tucked in, So you see, you pretty much have free reign to do whatever you feel like doing in here. A scrap of ledger, lots of little things to play with. Here's a little book page that I thought she was really cute and would go cute in here. Do I have anything else in there? Yeah, some little stamps. And a magazine page. And some die cuts. Some more fabric here, a little fabric tab, another piece of vintage wrapping paper, some more tags and tickets, just fun things to use, another linen there from my shop. This is some vintage stationery, another magazine clipping. It's probably from like the magazines are like the 40s, 50s, and 60s, so I would think maybe 60s here, or 50s, one of them. Some vintage stickers to use. This is an antique letter, a little scrap of wallpaper or border paper. Another one of my linens. This is typewriter paper here, so it's really, really thin. And some die cuts that you can use in here. Little flip out. Some more ledger and linens. And this is just a little tuck spot with some vintage notepad paper and an avocado dyed index card. Another linen there. Flip out. So that is the first one. This little patched book here. And then this is the second one. So this one has a little piece of trim. Has a couple of pieces of trim. So I incorporated some trim in this one. And these I made with a file folder, by the way, too. And then this back side is all wonky patched together, which is, I really like the look of it. It looks fun. And then this is just some sari, and same with this here, it's just some sari ribbon. So, and I just slid it through so you could honestly just take this out if you don't want this in there and put something else. Just trim that off there if you wanted. And same, these are all pretty much vintage fabrics as well. So then I've just made a little pocket here, and I can't remember the name of the shop that I got this from. Some more tickets, another little piece from that sewing book would be fun to use in here. A vintage business paper, another linen. This one's not from my shop. I think it might be Willow Bound Journals, if I'm not mistaken. Some wrapping paper. This is an image from another children's book. I think it's Sleeping Beauty. Maybe. Let's see, we got some stickers, a little tuck here, some more die cuts, and a piece of vintage Susie Zoo stationery. Another children's book page clipping from Eloise Wilkins' book. Some vintage stickers. This is from KB and Friends. Another sticker sheet here as well. Alphabet stickers. That same paper, the other piece of that paper is so pretty. Another ledger pocket with just some fun goodies in there to use. Tea-dyed paper. This was Kaiser Craft paper, I think. Another piece of that Amity Bloom. This is just a little clipping from a children's dictionary, and a piece of vintage wallpaper. Children's storybook page, another magazine clipping. I think this is Webster's Pages, another seed packet, some ledger, linen. You can see my stitching is not, I told you it's wonky. This is just a little, I had a bunch of little scraps, so I just patched together a little tag here. They was tiny little scraps. Another piece of that vintage wrapping paper. Some more labels and a linen. What we found here. Some more vintage fabric there. This is one of those postalettes, I think is what they're called. I love those. They're so pretty. And I don't know where this was. Oh yeah, it was in here. Two little pockets here with some vintage stickers in them. Some little, this is from like a railroad memo pad, and then just a little vintage doodle pad paper. Some ledger from 1916, another little stationery paper there, and some stamps and a book page. So it gives you a couple of little things to use in here, and another pocket here, wallpaper pocket. So there's that, and some die cuts are in there too. And then here's a little piece of trim from there. So there's that one. And then this is the last one. This one is probably my favorite because I love yellow and blue, and it's similar to the journal that I'm working in now, except the one I have now is really big. So I've got some vintage fabric here, some trim, a little patch cluster here. I'm not sure if this is vintage or not. It might be. I don't really know. A little piece of trim here, some trim here. These are all vintage fabrics here. And so this one has a little pocket in the front with some more little scrap fabric papers there. And this was just a tag I had made ages ago, and I never used it, so I just tucked it in here for you to use. So we've got some patched pages here. This is some of my favorite paper. And a little postcard and a seed packet. And then we've got a little, I think this is Amity Bloom too, one of her wallpaper prints, and then a little scrap of ledger. And you know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and just save it. There. So they're very similar. They have a lot of the same pages from the books and stuff. This is Amity Bloom. Some ledger, a little fabric piece here. This is a little pocket. It's got some goodies tucked in there. A little card with some labels. Little book page to use. It's a little belly band that I made with some more scrap fabric and a little piece of trim. And another tag that I made ages ago that I never used, so I just tucked it in here. That's a little tuck spot. A piece of that sewing book. This is some of my favorite paper here too. And then this little pocket just has some stamps and some stickers, some vintage stickers in there. Some more stickers and a little piece of trim here. A little fabric tab here. Some more pieces to use. This is Webster's Pages paper too. Tea-dyed flip out, some trim, a cute little paper clip there, a scrap of wrapping paper. This is another piece of my favorite scrapbooking paper. A vintage receipt, and this is a linen for my shop, and a little tag. Then the inside, I've got a little ribbon here, fabric ribbon. Some alphabet stickers, ledger. So it was really fun to do this. I think I'm going to do it again, but maybe not make them quite so big. I'm going to try to do a smaller size. A little applique there. That's Susie Zeus paper. This is also a pocket here. This is a pocket. And there's just some scrap ledger and some sticker tabs and a little butterfly to use. Oh, okay. That was not. We'll put that. There we go. Tricked myself there. Just clip that. Oh. Some antique paper here from 1904. Come on now. Trying to hurry and get this done because my daughter just got up and I feel like she's going to come out here any minute. Some tabs here of trim, another little linen and a vintage playing card to use, another piece of wrapping paper and another linen. This is a patched page again, or Franken paper, whichever way you want to call it. Just a little wonky scrap of fabric, but this is some of my favorite fabric. I just love the print on it. It's so pretty. And a pocket here. And a pocket here with some more goodies. Cute little label there. And then a picture from a Little Red Riding Book, hood book. And then that scrap. And then this is the inside. So we've got paper, and then I've lined it with some fabric here too. So those are the 3 journals. Just some sweet little journals, because usually I do really big ones, but I wanted to give it a go on the little ones here, and I liked it. So like I said, I'll probably just go ahead and put these in my shop. So be looking out for that. I'll probably go ahead and just post the listing for these. Once this video is up, they should be in there. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are having a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.